This is just a brief video to highlight the registration process for our Life at Loyalist conference held June 12th, 13th, 2018 right here at Loyalist College, open to all staff, full and part-time. This will, we hope, head off some of the questions that you may have as you go through the information and registration process. This file here is a PDF that was attached to the email that you should have received. And there's a welcome message. I encourage you to read it, and also a link to Coursizio, which is our web-based online registration process we use for all Loyalist College in-house PD registrations. As we continue down the document, you'll see that there is our agenda. So we start on Tuesday, June 12th in the morning, and the first session is a keynote from Susan Stewart, who is a motivational speaker, comedian. She's quite engaging and entertaining and very funny. So we hope that gets us off on the right foot, and you'll see that we have a number of sessions, a keynote, 2 plenaries, and 4 concurrent session blocks. And they touch on the areas of wellness, resilience, civility, and inclusion. And we would like you to, if you are attending the conference, to register for each of the keynote and the 2 plenaries so that we can plan accordingly for materials, etc., as well as one of each of the concurrent sessions available in each time slot. So for instance, after the keynote, we have concurrent session A. There are 4, A, B, C, and D, and inside of that there is choice. So you will notice that in this case, of those concurrents that are supporting the themes of the conference, this first concurrent is actually an active concurrent. So there's some time after the break to engage in an activity here on campus that you may not have had an opportunity to try before. So they are diverse and hopefully interesting and novel to you. And we certainly encourage you to engage with one of them. We have lunch the first day, which is provided. We're going to feed everyone both days. And then the afternoon is a plenary session by nationally renowned clinical psychologist Diana Breacher, who's done some great work in the area of resilience, both introducing it into curriculum and own personal resilience for both staff, faculty, as well as students. Day 2 starts off again with a second plenary from Sharon Bar David, who's also nationally renowned from the Toronto area in the area of civility and civility training for institutions. So she's going to speak to us about that. We have an address from our president, and then the remainder of our second day are 3 concurrent sessions in 3 separate time slots. So again, you'll see the indication of please only register for 1 in this time slot. There's a wide variety, and we've tried to balance variety with some repetition so that a session that you may be interested in is hopefully offered twice, that you may balance off your choices and preferences. Again, there's lunch, and then you see concurrent sessions C and D, where we finish up on the 13th at 3:30 in the afternoon. The remainder of this document is more detail. For instance, we won't go through the whole document, but you'll see that it will highlight the titles, the presenters, and give a session description and bio for each. The Coursizio link that was referenced a little earlier in this video is here, and the landing page, when you click on the link, should look something like this. So just to reinforce the fact that we share this registration page across the institution, this first listing is chronological, and it's for a session that the Learning Technologies Office is offering very shortly. But after this session, you'll see our first session, our keynote. So again, I will reiterate, please register for the keynote and both plenaries and only 1 of the concurrent sessions. So they are all here chronologically, and encourage you to click on them to read about the individuals in the sessions and make your choices accordingly to your preference and to your own interests. Just to highlight what this might look like, for instance, if you click on this session, you will see that it gives you the date, and if it's known that the location, Again, another important reason to register, because it will help us fine-tune our room assignments. There's an opportunity, if you're registering for the session, to click and add it to your personal calendar. As well, you will see the information here listed below. And you simply just need to click on the register button and enter in your name and email address. You will note that you will receive information related to these sessions through email, including reminders, even surveys potentially after the session, and to continue to monitor those emails for updates to rooms, etc. So that is about it. I think if you have any questions related to this registration process, you can email me, Jake Sanderson, at jsanderson@loyalistcollege.com. We look forward to having as many people as possible to register, and that we hope that all Loyalist staff can engage with and enjoy this event. Look forward to seeing you at the conference.